Hey friends, this is Leo Siron from the Gaming Generation, and today I'm going to talk about video game references in pop culture. Video games are a huge cultural phenomenon. Its popularity has been rising more and more by each day. And for us who love video games for a long time, it's great to see references in other forms of pop culture as well. Today I'm going to point out 5 very cool references of video games in other media. Let's start with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Now, the comic book and the movie both are a pack full of video game references. In every corner of that media, of that story, you can find references to Mario, Zelda, and many other things. It would be hard to say everything Scott Pilgrim has. It has a lot of things and it's very fun, both the comic and the movie. You should check it out. Now there is the cartoon of Gravity Falls. In one episode there's a very good Street Fighter reference. There is a character that seems like he came out of a video game and he fights the main character. When that 2D character wings around, he shows his back just like Akuma does in Street Fighter. It's very cool. They have the Shoryuken, they have Hadouken, they have lots of moves that resemble Ryu from Street Fighter or Akuma and all the Shotos. That episode is one of the best just because of that. And I might point that not only in Gravity Falls, but in the following examples, pixel art looks great when inserted in regular graphic cartoons. Now there is Teen Titans Go. I don't like that. I don't like that show, to be honest. But from time to time it comes up with something cool. Sometimes being the operative word here. But anyways, there is an episode of Teen Titans Go that is a big sequence of video game references. They have Frogger references, they have Super Mario reference, they have Pac-Man reference, and they make fun of the settings they're put on. They don't just show the game elements in a serious fashion. They mock it. They play with it. The show is all about doing those playful things. Then we've got the Amazing World of Gumball. That show, that cartoon, has a lot of humor. It's very cheesy humor. And they have some instances where they reference video games as well. For example, they show Cloud Stripe's hairstyle on the protagonist in an episode where they have to grind RPG style. They have to grind to gather experience in order to fight a boss like an RPG. There's also a Street Fighter reference, because Street Fighter is a great game to reference. It's so cool, where two characters fight each other, but they're just like pretending to throw the attacks, but it's shown to us as if the attacks are real with pixel art, which again is awesome. And then there is also another instance where they show a portal gun, just like in the game Portal, but they do not reference any cake, as far as I know. And of course there is the big one, which would be Wreck-It Ralph. The movie is just... Can we call it a reference? It's like a video game... Wreck-It Ralph is not so much a pack of references as it is a homage. It's a homage. I don't know the right way to say that. It puts up the glory of video games, okay? Homage, I don't know, sorry. But it brings out the glory of video games with lots of characters, as much characters as they could get the copyrights for, because I believe that should have been hard. Having Sonic, Chun-Li, Bison, who else is there? There are a lot of characters, it's really hard to count for all of them. They did a really good job, not only in gathering the copyrights, the story is very cool as well. And when each of those characters show up, for us who love those characters, it gives us a warm and fuzzy feeling inside. And I guess that applies to all references of video games in other media, because liking video games, I mean like really loving video games, is something that grows special to us because video games are something we participate on. That means we grow more attached to the worlds and settings of video games than we would otherwise. I feel more attached to the world of Hyrule than I feel to Lord of the Rings Middle-earth, which is also awesome, but I have never played a video game of Lord of the Rings, but I played Zelda games, then I feel that connection greater. You know what I'm getting at. And because of that, seeing what you love represented in other media, like, oh, they remembered me, they remembered the things I love, it's so satisfying. That's why video game references in pop culture are so cool. And I might bring up other references as well. And if you want to read the whole blog post, see us on WordPress. I'll put the link in the description. But we're not only on WordPress, we're also on YouTube and Facebook, so check out the Game Generation there for awesome videos and memes and lots of gaming content. And there's also Leo Sarum Games, my channel where I post exclusive gameplay content. If you want an art commission, I am an artist. Ask away, I'll do it for you. Thanks friends! What are your favorite references of video games in pop culture? Tell us in the comments below. Until next time.